Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my lovely Virgos, let's see who this person is who's coming towards you. And let's see what they're all about. All right, we have the Devil, so we have Capricorn energy. All right, they're also showing up as the Three of Pentacles, so someone who's going to be really compatible with you. There could be a work element here that brings you two together, or they're in your community. Wow, Virgo, they're seeing you as the Magician in the upright here, so Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, you're going to tick all of this person's boxes, and we see Virgo energy coming through. So this is really a connection that's so much in alignment with you. I do feel we've got two earth signs coming together. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so it does feel like this is destiny. They could have some Sagittarius in their chart. It could be happening around or in Sagittarius season, which is coming up shortly. The Devil here does indicate this person's practical, hardworking, they're wise. I also think they're very sexy, Virgo. I also think this person may be a bit of a workaholic, or, you know, they really prioritize their work and their finances, and it does look like they have a lot to offer. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. So this person's definitely coming towards you. I kind of feel the way that he's kind of has this little smirk on his face as she's moving in a different direction is like this person's checking you out. They're checking you out maybe before you realize it. And we see the Four of Swords in reverse, but they certainly are restless here, Virgo, to get to the heart of the matter. See if they can have a chance with you. And how you're going to be feeling the Queen of Swords in reverse. A lot of you, I think this is a secret admirer. Like, you might not even see this person or know this person, or like know that they're super into you. And some of my Virgos, your focus is something like on the past or somewhere else, maybe on something that's kind of upsetting you or bothering you here. So I do think this might be a bit of a pleasant surprise. Or you're just kind of focused on something else and not seeing this person or seeing how much they're into you. We see daddy's girls, so some of you, this person has a close-knit relationship with their father, or they look a lot like their father, they act like their father, they followed in their father's footsteps. Some of you, this person may have a daughter from a previous connection. Okay, we see that Sagittarius energy, so they could be a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp. Of course, I do feel there's something about Sagittarius season which may bring you two together. They're known as the teacher and the knowledge seeker. They're a bold, fiery sign, and they're comfortable leading others. They may be Gemini energy. Interesting. So this, to me, this is like they might have a north node in one of these signs. The Sagittarius Gemini axis does indicate balance here for me within this person's chart, or that they're a balanced person. They're ruled by Mercury. They're the thinkers and communicators of the zodiac. They're multifaceted. And for some of my Virgos, this person is retired. Now, those of you who have been listening to my readings for a while now know that this doesn't always necessarily mean that they're 65 plus, although it certainly can be. Some of you, they may be retired early. For others of you, this retired energy indicates that, you know, maybe they've had more than one career in their life. You know, they may have been, you know, a professional athlete at one point in time. And, you know, now they do something different, like they're in finance or something. Some of you, they may have been teachers for a while and they've decided to, you know, do something else. So just, you know, trust your intuition here. We see that this person is very compatible with you, Virgo, the Three of Pentacles. I do think this person enjoys working. Like, I feel like for them, they enjoy working. They like to work. But I also feel this could be an indication that this is someone that comes into your life through work. So again, maybe they come to work on your house or your car, or maybe you go into their job, or you're working when you meet them, or something like that. But this can also be somebody who's in your community, in your neighborhood, in your friend group. This person might have a little bit of a retro vibe to the way they dress or the music they listen to. You're going to be on their mind and in their heart, Virgo, so they only have eyes for you. And you may be meeting through friends or meeting through work friends or something like that. Maybe this is already a friend of yours, Virgo. Okay, and you're just not seeing like how much they're into you, or they haven't quite disclosed that yet. So let's see, what else do my Virgos need to know? What else do my Virgos need to know? Okay, adjudication. So some of you, this person might have, a background in law, like as a judge or a lawyer or something. Some of you, they're experiencing legal issues, or they have had some, profound legal issues, or some big legal issues here in their life or in their past, whether it's a divorce, whether it's, a lawsuit or something like that. Some of you too, I'm kind of getting like real estate energy. So, oftentimes, there's legal issues and contracts through real estate. And we see high honor. This is somebody who people definitely hold in high regard. I feel like you're also going to really respect this person. For some of you, they may have a military background. And we do see, Virgo, that this is somebody here who definitely has a lot to offer. All right. So I do see a comfortable lifestyle with you and this person. That is not the deck I wanted to use. All right, let's see. What else do my Virgos need to know about this person? What else do my Virgos need to know about this person? All right, they like to use their middle name. All right, they're vegetarian or they're a healthy eater. They care where they source their food from. They may have an unusual hair feature, so something that really stands out to you. This to me also can indicate that they're from a different background, right? Like they have a different ethnic background. The texture of their hair is different from yours. And music will be playing when they ask you out. So there's that Three of Pentacles energy coming through to shine, that they are around you in some capacity, in your community, in your friend group, somebody you see out and about. Now, they're seeing you, Virgo, as the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy. So you tick all of this person's boxes. They see you as somebody who's communicative, intelligent. You've transmuted energy. You've learned some tough lessons, but, you've taken them and turned it into wisdom. The Two of Swords, they know that you're not seeing them. So again, secret admirer vibes, or they know that you're not seeing them the way they're seeing you. This person may feel like you hold back a little bit, Virgo, but I'm also seeing here that like they know that you're also not afraid to shoot your shot, even if you don't know what the outcome is, and they do appreciate that about you. Okay, and with the Ace of Wands in reverse, they might be a little bit worried, Virgo, that you're going to reject them, or maybe you're not going to be as attracted to them as they are to you. And with the King of Swords, how you're going to be feeling, well, you're going to take kind of a cerebral approach to this. Because again, it does feel like your focus is kind of elsewhere when you meet this person. So it kind of feels like your main focus isn't necessarily even really love at this time. And you may be thinking that this is just a platonic connection. All right, but let's see what else they really admire about you, Virgo. All right, we see Exorcist energy, so freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So this is just an indication, like this person might know that you've been through some major glow-ups or transformations in your life. Like maybe some of you have quit drinking or quit smoking. Some of you've cut people out of your life that, were toxic or brought you a lot of drama. But it just, for some of you too, you've done a considerable amount of financial up-leveling. All right, and we see child nature. They love that you're grounded. This earthy energy is going to be something that really, truly brings you two together, Virgo. But they, you might have a pet. They might love that about you. You both might have pets. But they see you as just very grounded and loving and compassionate. The Hermit card tells me this connection is going to be completely in alignment with you. Spirit saying don't dismiss the red flags. I'm not really seeing any red flags here, to be honest. I mean, there hasn't been anything that stood out to me. But I kind of feel with this energy, warning, don't dismiss the red flags. It may be, timing doesn't feel right for you, Virgo, so you do need to honor that. And I kind of feel like this is the type of person, like if there's anything that bothers you or doesn't sit right with you, you can speak up and, talk about it. It's not something you have to ignore or kind of keep to yourself. Because I do think this is going to be quite an intellectual and like an emotionally open connection. Everything happens for a reason. So you are going to feel like some sort of destiny has brought you together. All right. And the timing isn't quite right. So I was kind of getting that. The timing might not feel completely right for you. And if you have met this person before, maybe there was a flirtation and nothing ever really came of it or something like that, Virgo. So again, it could be that this person is coming back into your life in some capacity, right? Like maybe, you met them last week and, there was chemistry, there were sparks, but they didn't ask you out. So you were just like, all right, whatever, like, that's not it. But, or it could be somebody, from your past. I mean, it could be somebody you've dated before, but I don't really think so. I just think this is somebody that already knows who you are. And most likely it's a friend or a friend of a friend or something like that, or a coworker. Stay in the energy of self-love, Virgo. Love yourself first. Honor your timetable, right? Like if the timing doesn't still feel right for you, Virgo, honor that. All right. And we see fearless love, but Spirit's also saying, don't keep yourself stuck. A courageous leap into the unknown. So some of my Virgos, there is going to be some hesitation here, but Spirit is telling you to go for it. If there's that spark, if you feel like it's there, even if everything isn't quite perfect in your life or in their life, just go for it is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's see. Any important dates or times? We see June. So Gemini or Cancer energy. Maybe you met this person back in June, or, in hindsight, you're going to see that June, there's something that happened in June that helped bring you two together. And Spirit saying, just trust in divine timing here, Virgo. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and see. Anything else my Virgos need to be aware of at this time? Anything else my Virgos need to be aware of at this time? So we see Seahorse, family matters. So pay attention to family matters. Again, holidays are coming up, so oftentimes that is the epitome of family matters. Plenty of material things. Don't worry about material stuff. You're going to be blessed with abundance here. Maybe you'll be receiving a lot of gifts in the near future, and you have a short journey coming up. All right, so Virgos, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.